Hello everybody, this is Chris the Master 4 here to tell you welcome back to the Sonic Battle Let's Play. In the last episode, we started off Sonic's story and we got no progress. Actually, we did! This music is so really pumping up. This is like the Game Boy era Sonic games where the music was very, very pumpy and it felt so nice to listen to. I really should get the soundtrack to this at some point, or at least look for them, because I know there's a couple tracks later on that are really good. So yeah, in the actual last episode, we saw that Eggman threw a robot into the beach to where Sonic found it and then brought it to Tails at his house, not his lab. At his house, and then Tails is at his lab right now, and apparently Rouge, Shadow, and Eggman all want a piece of that robot booty. So let's talk to Tails and see what we can gather from this. Located. Whoa! So Tails' lab is his own separate stage. Most of the locations that we go to will either already be stages or will be like, actually, yeah, no. They'll either already be they'll probably be stages because most of the areas are their own stages with their own stage hazards and quirks. So here's these fake robots, which you will not be seeing. Like, you'll get very tired of seeing these. Like, they will. They are prevalent, and they do look like the robot that we fought earlier. So I think the first episode went out fine. Yes, no damage. Oh yeah, you can turn the camera around by holding down the heal button. So yeah, dang it. Alright. Okay. Where are you, buddy? So basically, this guy's moveset is mirroring what the orange version, I guess, the original, the OG Robo Buddy that we have. It's mirroring it to a T, which is basically a weaker version of Sonic's moves. So that's fun.
Sweet.
Tails, are you alright? Hang on, I'll be there. There we go. Tails, are you alright? Sonic, you gotta see this. There's a robot that looks just like ours in the news. And apparently, it dropped a bunch of jewelry stores. We just encountered that fake, I think. I wonder if there are even more of them out there. This is all starting to get a little more interesting now. It's so whiny. So what'd you find out? What I did find out, or what did I find out? That this robot has amazing technology inside of it. Well, it sure doesn't seem that way. It won't even obey my commands. You just need to see it in action. Wait outside till I get ready. Okay. Thanks for waiting. I don't know what that was for. Like, Let's start the battle. Try 5 heavy attacks. Okay, so the heavy attacks. Remember that Sonic breakdance move? That's a heavy attack. You sure this thing won't even stand on its own? It looks pretty beat up. Don't worry, Sonic, are you ready? Because this will help explain what I was talking about in terms of the moves that it gets. So, alright. So we have a time limit. So that's 1, 2. And yeah, if you press it again, then you just do that. 3. So, okay. So the battles that we were having before, those are stock battles. And these are more time battles to get the most points. And now captured Sonic Flare. And yeah. What was that? Some kind of bright light? It happened when we were fighting Shadow 2. Just as I thought. Let's try something else. Do 5 upper attacks in a row. So that it's pressing B and the control pad opposite, yeah. It's opposite of what you're facing, so it's not really a heavy attack. Just have whatever there. So this is good for juggling. Yeah. You can easily juggle someone with a backflip. Especially with the later characters that have way better moves. So yeah. The robot can copy other people's moves. There it was again! What's going on? I was right, Sonic! This robot is very special. Okay, so I know this is an amazing robot, but what does it mean? And why is everyone after him? Well, I know 2 things. One, it's powered by Chaos Emeralds. Of course it is, why wouldn't it be? Once we give it more emeralds, it will regain its energy and even be able to speak properly. Some of the later story perspectives with talking in this robot. Oh boy! Oh, I remember having fun listening to them. Maybe that's why Eggman. My next discovery about this robot is even more stunning. This robot is capable of adopting attack techniques either by observation or by being attacked by attack techniques. So what you mean is, if I kick him, he will learn my move and just kick like I did. Am I following you right? Basically, it's just... in layman's terms, it's your own customizable fighter that's stationary... customizable fighter. This robot can copy any character's moves in the game. Any and every character's. And later on, you'll be able to customize specific movesets based on the cards you've captured and the skill points you've earned. But right now, I can only understand Sonic. You can learn new attacks by pressing the R button. So it's able to even combine moves such as my jumping skill with your attack techniques. That's correct! But this robot system seems to have some sort of limitations on the attack abilities it can learn. I believe it's somehow related to skill points, but the computer broke down before I was able to confirm this. I guess my computer crashed because of the massive overload of data from the robot. This isn't just an ordinary robot, that's for sure. Yeah, the skill points limit the amount of skills you can put on a character based on the amount of stars they have, I believe. Stars equal the amount of skill points that it's going to use, and Emerald's basic attacks are just weak Sonic attacks right now. But the robot's actual attacks that will come to fruition near the very end of the story are some of the most powerful attacks in the entire game. But you can't get them initially. It all sounds so complicated. So basically, this robot has the ability to learn our moves, right? If that's the case, then let's start training it. Let's do a KO battle. The one that gets 10 KOs first wins. Are you ready, Tails? So this is gonna introduce, I guess, actual more fighting between more than two people. So Emerald's gonna be fighting. So yeah, basically, and yeah, you can get a feel of Tails' moveset too. Also, it doesn't just have to be hit by the attacks. It can observe people using other attacks on other people, and it'll still learn it if it's new enough. I don't remember if duplicates count. I'm sure they won't. But yeah, no, if you use a move enough, then the robot will learn it easily. And the AI is not terrible. Well, okay, certain battles, the AI is not terrible. And late game, the AI gets too good. And I mean too good. But we won't have to worry about that anytime soon. There's a lot of story to go around for this game. Because you gotta go through, if I remember correctly, it's upwards of 6 character stories, including Sonic's. I know you get to definitely play as Tails, and you definitely get to play as Rouge and Shadow, and even Eggman at one point. And I think Knuckles and Amy... You can definitely play as Amy. I know that for a fact. Amy's is one of my favorite stories. And I think you can also play as Cream. She's in this game. Cream and Cheese. But no Froggy. Shoot. Yeah, no, this is... Oh, crap. Yeah, Tails' Tails' attack is pretty... But yeah, you can also copy, like, strong... Like, you can do a lot of customization because the aerial specials and ground specials all have their own unique set. So, don't be healing behind me. So yeah, aerial moves and ground moves all have their own set, and you can even change the way you heal. Like, some of the characters in the game have better health restoration through guarding, and some have better damage restoration through healing. Some just have flat out cheap attacks, like the robot late game. Let's see. Shoot! I should also mention, if someone guards your insta-kill attack, like if someone decides to guard your insta-kill attack, they immediately get that insta-kill gauge filled. So yeah, now he's got my Sonic Rocket, which is my base aerial attack, and probably one of Tails' moves. So the styles don't really mean much. They just change the way that the robot actually stands. Like, it changes their stance, basically. So if you stand a lot, then you'll usually get that. And depending on how much fighting the robot actually does, they'll get more and more skill points. And as Tails said, with Chaos Emeralds, we will be getting them throughout the course of the game and giving the robot more and more emeralds. With the amount of emeralds that you get, it also increases your skill points, but I think 10. Either that or just a large amount of skill points. I think there's even one point where it goes up by 50, but that could be complete bullcrap coming out of my butt. Well, you're right. You looks like you've still got a lot more practice to do. I guess this place is just small. It's too small to teach that. Let's go over to the Emerald Beach. Pressing R button will teach it that technique. How should I try to give that? Emerald, shoot. Oh yeah, we gave him the name Emerald. Should have learned my heavy attack and upper attack. You can always practice techniques here. Come back anytime you want to practice any attack techniques. You can now edit Emerald's skills. I forget when we named him Emerald, but yeah, his name is Emerald now. So this is the pause menu. So you can go to edit skills. So the amount of skills you have the basic run skill, basic dash, basic jump, air action, ground skill, and heal skill. So these are just movable stuff. All the attacks here can be changed and altered. All the fighting poses, the attacks, based on the amount of people, like other cards, you can like increase your attack, increase your strength. I forget what those two are. You can change the color of your robot based on the people that you fight. Oh, their support. And then this is just all of them in it, so you can go for them. So I'm gonna. I think I am gonna take Sonic's air attack because it is better. It is physically better than his. But not a lot of Sonic's attacks are my favorite. In fact, you can even play, I think Gamma's in this game too, and you can play as him, and some of it, like his dash attack is the best in the game, like no doubt. When we play as Gamma, I'm getting his dash attack at some point. Like, it's one of the best things in the game. And I'll explain more about that when we actually get to play him. So, you can see, hang on. So, we have, alright, so, 10 here, 15, okay, so, I think the star represents 5? Each star represents 5, skill points. And can't you have, okay, so you can set, I think, 3 different, presets of moves, and you can alter each of them too. So if you want to really like create your own, it's not really a create your own character, but you can create your own fighter skill set based off other people's skills, which I think is really cool. And I definitely had some fun customizing different moves onto Emerald, because you have Emerald throughout each story. Like each story, Emerald gets more moves, and it all compiles. Like every move that you get from each story, you can use in other stories. Air. Oh yeah, the air attack. Again, something I don't really use too much. So I'm actually gonna put on one of the fighting poses. I do kind of like. I'll put Tails as on for now. I do like Shadows though. It's actually hilarious when you have Amy's. Let's see, because there's Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Cream, Shadow, Rouge, and I guess Emerald again. I believe those are all the characters. Oh, it just tells me what I have loaded in. So I have Sonic Flare, which is that. Yeah, I have 10% of all the moves in the game right now. There's a lot. There is a lot of moves here. Exchange skill. I guess if you had, I don't really exactly know what this does, but yeah, that's a basic overview on skill changing. I don't know how it saves, but I do kind of want to see, because like as soon as you find certain people, then I believe how it works is you can immediately go to their story. But let's go fight on Emerald Beach before we end the episode. Okay, now we should have enough room here. Hey, we didn't come here to play, you know. As usual, the first one to get 10 KOs wins. Alright. We can do this. So now, yep, the style also changes their eye color. So, if I want, yeah, the way they heal and guard are, I think, are also separate. Yeah, okay, remember how to play the game, Chris. But I think if you hit him 5 times, then it's like a definite you're getting this skill. And it's not almost. I forget if it's one skill always per. One skill per. Oh yeah, they also have his death noises. Well, yeah, but I think it's one skill per character. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah. So yeah, this is a point battle more than a stock battle, and you can play this with your friends on Game Boy Link connections. As you saw, there is a battle mode to play with your friends. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, the actual guarding is a little wonky in this game, but no. There's also a way, after you get heavy attacked, there is a way to rebound off of that, but you gotta really be like on the mark so that you can do what Rouge does and just constantly Alright. Yeah, Shadows' heavy attack is actually really good. Here, let me just get my special gaze up. It's fine if I die. Game over. So what moves did we get? Oh, so we got the Sonic Kick. So I think that's the second attack. And the Typhoon. That, I think, is his dash attack. Either that or it's his aerial attack. That's pretty good, though. Hey, now, you're getting pretty... now you're getting the hang of it. Pretty soon you'll be able to get Chaos Emeralds all by yourself. Chaos Emeralds! Hey, Sonic, let's go see Knuckles! Hey, yeah! Knuckles might be able to help us out. Especially since he's familiar with Chaos Emeralds. Okay, are you ready, Emerald? Emerald? Yeah, that's his name. It's powered by Chaos Emeralds, so I named him Emerald. Cool name, eh? And he responds nicely to it. And, yeah, real clever. Hey, there's a fake emerald in front of Tails' house. You're right. Is that also Eggman's plan? That cheese ball? No, it's an Eggman. Get it right. We'll show him. Hey, Tails, let's set an attack technique on Emerald with the R button. Alright. Next time on Let's Play Sonic Adventure, not actually, Sonic Battle is the name. We can go back to Tails' lab and train if we really want to. Yeah. I think you play as the robot, or you play as Tails, one of the two. But you can train and get more of Tails' moves here if you really want to. So yeah, next time on Let's Play Sonic Battle, we're going to go to Tails' house. You know, Tails' actual house. And, fight that Emerald lookalike. See you guys next time.